to this tea break talk. I'm Jessica from Hull Libraries, and today I'm here with Gill Kennett from Hull Help for Refugees. Hi, Gill.
Hello.
Can you tell us a little bit about your work with Hull Help for Refugees?
Well, my work, and all of us, it's really sort of varied. It can range from doing car boot sale. I'm talking about before COVID, but that will carry on. Car boot sales, market stalls, collecting things from sleeping bags and tents, salvage from events, taking donations, picking them up, sorting clothes into various categories, liaising with refugee families in Hull to ensure that they, if they want various things, heightening awareness, doing talks with people, with organisations. It's pretty much endless, really, whatever's needed.
So a massive range of support that you're offering through the service then?
Absolutely, yeah.
And what sort of challenges do you face with the support that you're giving?
Challenges are about the challenges. It's difficult because we're all so positive. I think fitting it in between all our busy working lives and all our commitments, we don't face that many challenges, I have to say, with regard to people's perception of us, because I say Hull is in general, Hull is a very friendly place. We call it Team Hull. For example, when we had hundreds and hundreds of sleeping bags that we salvaged from an event, people from Hull just came and collected them and washed them and brought them back. And whenever we put a call out for something, we get inundated with sort of things. So, I don't want to be negative. I don't want to talk about challenges. I know there's the issues around people's perception, and I think that's the biggest thing. People being concerned about the media, that but once people do in general realise that there but for fortune go you or I, we could all be in that position. In general, I don't really we don't dwell on the challenges, although we are realistic.
It's amazing, isn't it, when people come together to help?
Yeah, go on.
What inspired you to get involved with Hull Help for Refugees?
Well, what inspired me, and I can honestly say this inspired quite a few of the people who were the original people, and was the horrendous pictures of little Alan Cady, who was washed up on the beach. You may remember it went across the globe, and it was just so awful. And I thought, well, I have to do my own little bit with that.
Yeah, that was such a powerful image and incredibly moving, and sort of really motivated people, didn't it?
Absolutely.
To get going. Do you have a proudest moment?
We've had so many amazing moments. So I think I don't want to say one moment at all, but I think one of the things that makes me so proud and I'm always impressed is we're a diverse bunch of people. We've all got our different interests and commitments. But when there's a need to, say, for example, when we've done big Christmas events and big sales and big things, we organise it obviously on Messenger or something. But do you know what? Everybody turns up with what they said they would do. People appear with stuff for the cake stall. They appear with stuff. Everybody appears on the day, and it's just like magic. And I always get a real thrill out of that, and I know the others do as well. Yeah,
that's great teamwork, isn't it?
It is teamwork.
Yeah, and I believe that you're one of the Lord Mayor's charities for.
We were very, very, very pleased, very honoured, because we also felt such respect for the Lord Mayor, because for the first citizen of our city to have Whole Help for Refugees as one of her charities is giving such a message to people, and yes, we are on so many levels pleased about that.
That's great. And what would you like to see changing in the future, whether that's within Hull or wider?
See changing? Well, that's a huge question, obviously. I'd like to see changing that more people realise that people who leave their homelands through war and conflict are not doing it because they want jobs in our country and get us out. They're doing it because they've got such awful experiences. Young men who are fleeing because if they didn't, they would be forced to join situations where they're going to kill people or get killed. And I have to say, if it was my grandsons, I would be helping them to flee so they didn't have to do it. Other people, we've met refugees who've had the homes bombed from them. I'd like to see less negative press and less negative comments, so that most people are absolutely fine. Most people are all right. And once they actually realise, you know what, these people who are fleeing would much rather be in their own homes. They've left jobs. They've been jobs they've loved doing, and they end up having no, and they don't have any hope because it goes on for years.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. It's really inspiring to hear about the work that you're doing, and I hope all goes well for you. Thank you very much, Jill.
Thank you very much for giving me your time. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.